All right, I'm going to post a full video about my play and predictions, but Man City versus Real Madrid, man, I think that this game is going to be a blowout. I think Real Madrid are going to beat Real Madrid by at least 3-4 goals. I think it's going to be 4-1, 5-1. I think it could even be a 6-7-1 drubbing. And it's a very simple reason why is Carlo Ancelotti announced that David Alaba is not going to be is out of the lineup. Rudiger is already out of the lineup. Like their entire defensive core is not playing right now. So here's how dire that is. Let's look at Real Madrid, their lineup against Leganes. They had this guy Jacobo Ramon and Raul Asensio playing center back. Who are those people? Okay, so I want you to just pause the video for a second and guess how many games do you think Jacobo Ramon and Raul Asensio have played in their entire life? How many senior football games have these two played in their entire life, the two of them combined? Okay? Pause, guess a number. Okay? The actual number, if you can see it here, is 12. The Legans game isn't registered here, right? So this is Raul Asensio. He's played a total of 10 games plus Leganes. That's 11. And this isn't starts. This is played. And Jacobo Ramon, according to Wikipedia, has played 0. He's now played 1 game. Okay? That is the people that they have at center back right now, is these two. For context, Leganes was able to score 2 goals against Real Madrid. Okay? Now, let's look at this. Leganes have 19 goals total. 19 goals total in the season, and they are the 4th worst goal scorers in La Liga. For context, Real Madrid have 50, and Barcelona have 60. So they have 1/3 the goals of Real Madrid. And let's look at, I know it's different leagues, but let's just compare this to Man City. Man City have 48 goals so far this season. Okay? Now, let's look at this. I should have got this up beforehand. But Erling Haaland... Let's look at Erling Haaland's goals so far just this year. I'm pretty sure that Erling Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne, the two of them, have more goals than... So Erling Haaland himself, in the Premier League, has 19 goals. So just Erling Haaland has more goals this year than Leganes, and Leganes was able to score 2 against Real Madrid. Like this is going to be a bloodbath, guys. So I know that Arsenal beat Man City 5-1, but I actually think that this is ever more reason why Man City is going to really try to make this a statement game. They have Erling Haaland over here. I think Marmoush is going to be on the right. You're going to have Kevin De Bruyne and Savino over here. And then you have Stones and Akanji. And then they're going to have... is Ederson out? I mean, it doesn't matter. And, here's the thing, right? I know that people are going to say, well, Real Madrid can just counterattack. I think that people really underestimate the importance of defense in football, especially in counterattacking football, right? Your ability to defend sets the pace for the rest of the stuff that happens on the pitch, right? If your team is constantly defending, then you're not able to actually do any offense, right? If you're down 2-3-0 very quickly, you're not able to do anything, right? Your hands are tied behind your back. And by the way, Real Madrid is famously terrible like all these players. So I mean, they're obviously going to have Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vinny, right? Like all three of those players are famously terrible at pressing. Like they're not playing defense. Like I remember in 2021 there was a story that was leaked, and it was like specifically about Mbappe, where it's just like a assistant coach asked him to press defense in during a game, and Mbappe just laughed at him. They're not doing this. The best possible scenario for Real Madrid is that they get Tchouaméni to play center back, and they and they refit the midfield. The problem with that is that like then their entire midfield is completely devoid of any defensive support. And Tchouaméni, like people don't think about this enough. Like there are some defensive mids that can easily slot in to center back, right? Like the best example of this is obviously like Fabinho for Liverpool. But Tchouaméni's not one of those guys. He is a creative midfielder. And so is Camavinga. Camavinga can play in the fullback position, but he's not like an actual like you don't want him marking Erling Haaland, right? So here's essentially what we have. We have an offense that's not going to press, so the ball is going to get into the center backs. And then we have the best attacking mid alive today and the best striker alive today against two 21-year-olds who have played a total of 12 games in their life and have gave up 2 goals to a team that the entire team has as many goals as Erling Haaland has in just one competition. Because that 19 goals that Erling Haaland had is not in Champions League, is not in EFL. It's just in Premier League, his 19 goals, which is the same as Leganes. Like, this is going to be a bloodbath. So, let's look at the lines. Right now, Man City are plus 130, which I think is ridiculous. Like, I think they should be way, way, way more. But then you also have Man City. Like, this is the line that I would take, is that Man City total team goals over 3.5. I would take this 100%. I would take this 100%. Like you are going to get this easily, in my opinion. Bet Man City, bet over 3.5, make it a parlay, and I think it's gonna be 6-1 Real Madrid. And I'm gonna eat crow on the next footy talk if this is not the case.